Hello again, guys. Today we're talking again about the product rule, except this time we're using multivariate expressions. If you think back to the last video, we had univariate expressions before, but now they're multi. So that just means that there is more than one variable, which we see in our first example of 3u to the fourth v to the sixth times 4u times 2v squared, okay? So with that, let's go ahead and think about this. We got three separate things going on. We have two different variables, both u and v, and we're multiplying them all together. We know that our product rule says that we have to have the same bases, the same base for our product rule to work. So we can't just add these two together because we have two different variables. But we can rearrange this so that variables are next to each other, okay? So what I first want you to notice is that each term has a coefficient. So let's just go ahead and rewrite those next to each other. 3 times 4 times 2, 3 times 4 times 2. And remember, when we're multiplying things together, we can just go ahead and rearrange them. Doesn't matter what order it's in. Does matter with addition and subtraction, but not multiplication. Let's go ahead and rewrite our u's right next to one another. U to the fourth times a single u there, times now our v's, v to the sixth and v to the second. Okay, so now everything is right next to one another. This is just a lot easier to look at, a lot more palatable. Let's go ahead and multiply our coefficients together first. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. Okay, so we know our coefficient is going to be 24. U to the fourth times u. Now remember, there's not an exponent written up here, but we can go ahead and include that invisible 1 in there. Now remember, if they have the same base, our product rule of exponents tell us that we can go ahead and add together our exponents. U to the fourth times u to the first. Add those exponents together, we end up with u to the fifth. We're going to do the same thing with our v variable. V to the sixth times v to the second becomes v to the eighth. Congratulations, we have combined like terms in a multivariate expression by using our product rule. Let's go ahead and do one more example. Make sure you guys are not erasing this. I am the only one erasing it. 2y times 8y to the sixth times x to the fourth times 2x to the third. We're going to go ahead and treat this exactly the same. I want to rearrange all of the terms in here because I know that multiplication, we're allowed to do that. There's an invisible multiplication in here, one right there, one right there. All we're doing is we're multiplying everything together. So let's go ahead and rearrange our coefficients first. 2 times 8 times 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's just do the y's. Times y times y to the sixth. Now let's deal with our x's. X to the fourth times x to the third. Now we just use our rules where we can. Let's go ahead and multiply these together. 2 times 8 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. Let's go ahead and multiply our y's together. Remember, this one y has an invisible exponent of 1. Y to the first times y to the sixth is y to the seventh. We're going to do the same with our x's here. X to the fourth times x to the third is x to the seventh. 4 plus 3 is 7. We have one singular expression now. We combined all of the like terms and we used our product rule. We are done. Awesome job, guys. I will see you tomorrow.